so much of the governor's plan there hinges on our ability to get the vaccine out efficiently. Polis said today Coloradans 70 and older will have their first dose of the vaccine in the next 4 or 5 weeks. He didn't really go into detail, but ever since then, we have heard from frustrated seniors who say it's unclear where and when to make an appointment. Officials at Boulder County Health say they are receiving hundreds of phone calls and emails every day, and they're really asking people to stop contacting them. They're going to try to make an announcement and explain the plan next week.
We are working on a plan, and we will notify the community as soon as we have a plan to let them know where to go, when to go, and what the process will be. But we just don't have that figured out quite yet. And we also need to ask folks to be patient. We don't have the vaccine supply for everyone right now, so it will take some time.
And this is the most asked question on the denverchannel.com right now. We wanted to give you as much details as possible about the state's plan.
Now let's reset. Colorado has given more than 94,000 doses of the vaccine as of today. Statewide, some counties are in phase 1A, which includes hospital workers and the highest risk populations. Some counties have moved into phase 1B, which makes more people eligible for the vaccine. The whole state will be in phase 1B in the coming days. There are two major groups in phase 1B. The first, anybody over age 70. This age group accounts for 78% of all COVID deaths. For now, if you're in that group, you should just call your doctor to see if they can get you on their schedule or if they're even scheduling vaccinations yet. Most counties in the Denver metro are still sorting through phase 1A. In the coming weeks, you should expect to see notices about vaccine signups at retail pharmacies like Walgreens and CVS.
And the second group covered in phase 1B includes frontline essential workers and first responders, and that means teachers, daycare staff, postal workers, EMS, firefighters, police, grocery workers, some manufacturing workers, some government workers as well, and also some journalists. And for this group, just keep in touch with your boss or your HR director. And the state is planning to schedule vaccination dates with employers and facilities who then should pass the word on to you.
Vaccination effort is far behind schedule. The goal was to vaccinate about 20 million people by the end of the year. Only 14 million doses have been delivered.
And while that is disappointing, it's also a sign of progress. At the end of last week, only about 3 million doses had been given. Trump administration officials said today the rapid pace is a reason for optimism.
What people should be most excited about is that the curve is rapidly increasing in terms of number of people being vaccinated.
Now, we haven't seen any of the vaccine tampering cases that we've seen in other states. Multiple companies have been accused of letting VIP clients cut in line for vaccines. And in Wisconsin, a hospital employee was fired for intentionally ruining more than 500 doses of the vaccine by taking them out of the fridge.
Today, Colorado reported 6 more deaths from the virus. This weekend, we could pass 4,000 total deaths. 3,200 new cases of the virus were reported today, our highest single-day case count in more than a week.
Yeah, that wasn't good, but things are moving in the right direction for hospitals. 1,086 beds in use tonight with people with the virus or virus symptoms, and that's actually the best we've seen since the second week of November.